Akhenaten and Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture films in the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah, yeah. Steam out on your YouTube, bro, let's roll.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, and I did not swallow my comm badge. I'd like to welcome you tonight to the Mystery Movie Night podcast. First off, I'd like to say hello to everyone currently joining us on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I want to say hello to a few people who have joined us here in the live chat. Deleted Scenes. I am glad that I'm here. Hello. Good to see you, sir. All right. Friend of the channel, Enigma Severus. Channel member, JPRPH1. Some, Milky Way something. I don't know. I don't know this guy. I am not affiliated with him. Okay. FKHC 2005, sometimes known as Tim. Is Scrappy the Cat safe? So far as I know, yeah, pretty resourceful little thing. This week's movie is The Creeping Terror. Sort of. That would have been one title. All right, Bonzo Kilborn has joined us. Good to see you. Faithful Blue Wrench, channel member, the Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her second channel, Fluff Chick Productions. It's Connie Clary. Friend of the channel, Andrea Black. All right. Well, my fellow panelists for this evening are waiting patiently backstage, so I will bring them out. Ladies and gentlemen, the most violent person on YouTube. An individual that has frightened me on many occasions. I never know what she's quite going to say or do. But I'm going to bite the bullet, perhaps literally, and bring her out right now. You know her, you love her. The reason why I know you're all truly here, Sun's Corner.
So you're lucky my husband has the weapon I was going to use. He's in the kitchen with it right now. So I'm stuck with this stapler.
Oh.
This is my weapon of choice tonight. Be careful. I'm in a bad mood, so don't get on my bad side.
Okay, I'll worry when you have a spatula. That's death.
Metal spatula.
Spatula. And also joining us tonight, probably going, why did I agree to this? I could be doing so many other things.
Poor guy.
From Wilkie's Movies and Music, hello, Corey.
You know, I think we all have those moments in our life that we question some of those decisions and those paths that we've gone down. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just
one
kidding.
of those times,
yeah,
for sure.
not saying, but no, I'm just joking. No, thanks. It's always fun to hang out with you guys. And yeah, we got a doozy to talk about tonight.
Indeed.
Yep.
And what is this I keep hearing about violins on television? No, violence on television. Oh, never mind. All right. Okay. Enigma. Okay, I hope all is well.
I told him that the okay, so he says he has no clue how to do the chat link. You're in our chat on Twitter. Let me grab the link. I didn't mention anything to you on Instagram, Enigma, because you're in the chat. I'm pretty sure you're in our chat, but let me get the link for you.
Sin just sliding into everybody's DMs.
Well, he's in our chat, so
I'm just joking. I just trying to say something funny. And
there you go.
I tried and I failed.
Well, you
And,
made me laugh. So
Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
You might hear my
to,
dog barking
Aw.
in the background. So.
Is he working in the kitchen too?
Yeah, I think some people are getting food out, so he's
He's
busy on
It's time.
cleanup duty. Yep.
It's time. Feed that.
And hello to Joe's Atmosphere, who's joining us from X. And also joining us here on the panel, Enigma Severus.
There we go.
I am not intelligent whatsoever with this.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're in our group chat. Have
I'll have to-
I
I'm
need
not
to,
sure. I'll look.
but yeah, I'll double check. But I was pretty sure you were.
He said,
Corey, so good to
Duty.
see you.
Good to see
Maybe
you,
not.
Enigma.
Maybe you're not. I thought I
I
tried
said
to add
duty.
You. Sorry.
Yeah.
I said duty.
Dude, Corey, you were just like the next Wolverine, man.
I need to get the claws coming out and everything.
There you go.
No, the winter comes out, and I got to get the winter face sweater on. So
Okay. I'm gonna try to add you while we're talking. Just, I thought I had done this already.
Yeah,
I,
maybe.
I tried doing that too, and I.
Didn't let you. That's
All
so
right,
weird.
let me go get that real quick
Oh, that's your
before my fire alarm
I know. It
ruins
was
our
like that's your
broadcast.
fire alarm.
Okay,
Oh, gosh.
talk amongst yourselves momentarily.
The fire department.
And hello to Logical Spark. I'll be
Okay,
right back, guys.
You're in there now, Enigma. If you're in there now. I swear to
Hey,
goodness,
oh.
I added you, but maybe it didn't take when I
You're
did it.
all
the other
good.
day.
It's always an honor to hang out and be able to share. Especially with you guys, y'all are very very intellectual with what you're looking at. So it's always fun to listen to.
Well,
you're talking about me too?
no, I was gonna say I don't feel like I am all
I'm
that
just joking.
intellectual.
It's because you power wash. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I was actually getting grief because I haven't done that in a while. I was kind of surprised.
I
You
was
were
about to
power.
ask. Yeah.
That's right. You were power washing when I jumped in your chat the night I was trying to finish watching The Last Frontier.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh, that was so miserable. Not your stream, but me trying to watch that.
Well, I thought you said I don't want to leave watching you just randomly power wash things on a game to go back and watch the rest of this
Yeah,
thing. So.
and then I came back later because I had to stop because I just wanted to keep crying.
Well, I thought it was funny. I thought I was bugging people, and then I had a couple people reach out and they're like, "Hey, when are you going to do that again?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, probably got to
Do
do
more
that."
power
So,
washing.
I know.
It's a relaxing conversation, you know.
It was, yeah, it was relaxing for me. I don't know. Anyway, it was my little Zen time. So
Hey, Sashi.
Yeah, our man from the future. Good to see you, sir. All right, well, let's get down to it. The film this week was Gore Verbinski's Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Yep.
And, all right, Sam Rockwell plays a man who claims to be from the future. He walks into a diner, says that he has done this 117 times before, and claims that he needs to find the right team in order to help him save the world from an AI that's going to destroy it. So that's basically the first 10 minutes, and it just gets crazier from there.
It's crazy.
the comments that he makes throughout
Oh, I know.
the
Yes.
situations, I couldn't stop laughing, and I had to hold myself because people around me were not laughing at what I was laughing at.
It was funny. It was
he
very
had some-
darkly comedic.
yeah, he had some good cracks of people that he's just like, "Oh gosh, I've dealt with you 160 other times where you messed up or whatever.
He goes, no,
And he was
put my
like-
hand
Put your
down."
hand down,
Yeah.
Gerald.
Janet, stop
down.
it! You know, Janet, or I don't even know the name, but he'd like yell things like that. Where I'm just
Yeah.
like,
And he was like, "Oh, he was going to die anyway."
yeah, he was never gonna make it.
The,
He was never
the
gonna
one
make it.
I had to write down before I had forgotten it because it was so off the cuff was I believe when a situation happens there in the diner, he goes, "If you lay down, they don't shoot as much." And I just couldn't stop laughing.
Yep.
That's
Do
right, 'cause
you
they
wanna
shoot the
know-
hostages?
Do you want to know how many times you get shot walking out that door? You want to know how many times I've seen you die?
And that
I've
one
seen
guy,
you die 60 fucking times, my friend. You know?
not to go too far, the one I always laugh about too was I forget the guy's name, but he's like, "Put your hand down. You have a bad knee. You're horrible." You know, like whatever. Put your hand down. Put it down.
I don't need you.
Yeah. You got a bad knee. You know it. Stop.
Well, I mean, what's so funny? When I first heard about this, actually, it was someone who, a longtime subscriber of my channel, that tipped me off to this movie. I had not heard about it, and I read the synopsis and was immediately interested. Put in a request for a screener, saw it because I couldn't go last night. My theater was closed, but I, when he shows up, so I didn't realize it was supposed to be comedic, like funny, and then I saw the poster and I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be a comedy. And then he shows up in that freaky, stupid, terrible costume, looking like some hobo off the street with all these wires and the raincoat. Oh my gosh.
This is
So
the best
funny.
wear that we have in our future.
Well, yeah, doesn't he say something like, "This is pretty fashionable. You should
Yeah.
see what the homeless people look
This is
like
chic
in our,
in the
in our
future."
future."
I wish
The
I could have
homeless
seen
look
this
like
on
they're
the
dead,
big screen.
you know?
Oh. I'm bummed.
When they all get to the kitchen though, and he goes, they're like, "You've done this before. How do we get out?" He's like, "This is morale killer, you guys."
I hate,
tell y'all.
hate to say this, but yeah, no, it's funny. It's definitely Sam Rockwell dialed to 11 on this
Oh,
one,
yeah.
I'll say. But, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but yeah, it's dialed up for this one.
Yeah, don't go in expecting anything. Like, this is the comedic version, sort of the warning that Terminator gave us. This is the comedic version of that.
And I don't know why, but I thought, like, I don't know what popped in my head, a comedic version of 12 Monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
like-
Absolutely, yes.
It was like the dark comedy comedic version of 12 Monkeys or something to me when I started thinking about that. But
Well, when they find a new way to go about this process and their mission, when they find a new way, and he goes, "Well, then why did I just send him to his death?" He goes, "Oh well."
yeah, I forget the guy's name. He's like, "Oh, why did I kill? Why did I kill?
He
What's
goes,
his
"He was
name?"
gonna die anyway. What's the matter?"
Yeah, that's all right. I will say, not to go into like too far, but I love the poster, and they have the meat thermometer thing. If you notice on the side of his head there.
They do.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, not to go too far.
Yeah.
So there is something. This doesn't spoil anything, but when they go into a few of the explanations and the backstories as to the people that are supporting him, and they go in and they start demonstrating the teacher and how the teacher behaves and Michael Pena's character. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was so dead on. I thought it was so hilarious the way in which he went about things, where he's like, should y'all have your phones up? Because that's one of the number one things that happens is substitutes are not aware of all of the nuances that you're dealing with inside of a classroom. And so when he starts asking all these questions and,
Yeah, they're just like,
they're
they're not even paying attention.
there's like, is there a movie about this? They're like, it's so old. And then they name a modern actor. And it's just like, wow.
Yeah, that was like ages
Is it-
ago. Keira Knightley was in it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was,
Wait, there's not an audiobook of this? Or something like that, they said. It's
I
like-
listened to it. It sucks.
yeah. So I'm not going to jump too far forward, but I'll just say when it opened up and I'm like, wow, this is going a little weird. Some of the backstories went weirder, I thought, almost when you're going. So we'll get into those and we'll keep moving forward. But some of that was some of the school scenes too. With the
Yeah,
high
they
schoolers,
offer some
so.
good explanations though. Each one has different clues, and it does kind of give away as to, or helps understand why he's allowing those people to come with.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, and something that if you're not aware, so the scene where it's showing like all the different don't they show like in the beginning when they're trying to figure out how to get out of the diner, it shows these different scenarios that happen if they take this way
yeah,
and this way. And it's like
Yeah.
basically the police kill the hostages because they just don't give a crap. And initially that was a con to me because I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, that's not
Yeah.
the way they operate. But later you realize you're living quite a bit into the future. Was it 2029?
yeah,
I can't remember. You're living quite a bit
Something
into
like
the
that, yeah.
future, and you've got things like school shootings are just oh ho hum,
Mm-hmm.
and all these other things that are going on like cloning and things like that. So it's like, oh, okay, this isn't like today's time. This is like another time, like society. It's gone so dystopian in different ways. So, once I figured that out, I was like, oh, okay, I get the whole thing about the hostages, like
well,
why they did that.
that and if and when we do any spoilers, Sam Rockwell actually gives hints and clues as to what's taking place and why, because later on we actually do learn a few of the things. And the more I thought about it this morning, the more I started noticing like that was a detail I didn't pick up on. That was another detail I didn't pick up on. But once you get there, you're just like, I need to go back, and I'm planning to go watch this again in the theaters when it's out. I had so much fun with it. I'm going to bring a few of my friends. You guys have got to watch this because they did well.
I'll say this is definitely one I want to give a rewatch to.
Yeah.
It's one of those. The second watch, you might
Pick up on more
pick up
stuff.
on more things. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know the gist of it, so that's not distracting you, and you might pick up some little subtle things along the way.
Well,
they're
there's definitely stuff you can miss. So when I screened it, they gave me 3 viewings, and I watched it in 2 nights. So then I had 1 viewing left, and I was confused about some stuff. So I'm like, I don't understand this thing at the end. So I go back to the end and I watch it and listen more carefully. Or not that I wasn't before, but sometimes you're just kind of like caught up in certain elements of the story, and you don't always like realize what you're supposed to realize. Because I was like, what the hell is the rat about? And then I was like, oh, I get it now. I totally get it when I went back and rewatched. And then I like went back to a certain point when something was happening to refresh my memory. But then that was it. I used up all my watches refreshing my memory.
Oh,
So I was really bummed that I could not see this last night. I truly wanted to go rewatch it and see it on the big screen.
the what was it? The Nightmare Toy Story situation as well was hilarious.
They threw a lot of Easter eggs into
Yeah.
that scene. Not
Oh,
just
yeah.
Not
I
just
was
Toy
thinking of
Story.
what else?
The Stanley Kubrick AI.
Yeah.
There's references to that in
Oh,
there.
to how?
I mean Spielberg's AI that was supposed to be directed by Kubrick, but so there's references to that. Just in like the little
I thought the little one was
Yeah.
somewhat like My Giant.
My Giant, no, the Iron Giant or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giant.
There's a reference in it. There are references throughout this movie, actually, and I'm waiting for like when Heavy Spoilers or somebody like that does a video on this movie and just tells me
So-
all the ones that I missed
This
because I'm willing to
doesn't
bet that I
ruin-
did.
This doesn't ruin anything, but one of the common symbols is the 3-dimensional triangle. We
Right.
see that. And so what I immediately went to was Live, Die, Repeat. With the look, and my brain just associated it with it, and I was like, yeah, I guess we could. And I was like, I'm not sure if they were intentionally wanting to do that, but I thought, since we're talking about the references, I thought that would be a good one too.
Another one that I was thinking was, even though it's a horror film, was The Void.
Yeah.
Because it has that triangle symbol
Right.
in there as well, and for that matter, so does Ready Player One.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that this movie goes as over the top with all of the references as that movie does, but they're there. Before we go too far, I do want to say hello and welcome to Luke's World Movies and TV. Welcome, sir. And John Doe Juggalo has joined us as well. So thank you. So,
Mr.
go ahead.
Jeff. Yep.
Yeah, what else? They had a lot of really good ones.
They did.
I'm going to apologize right now. I think I have a missed opportunity here. I could have really messed up my beard and put a stocking cap on and grabbed some.
Yes,
and
you
I-
could have. That's right. Oh my gosh.
I could
Lights
have
attached to your
oh
hat
my
and
gosh,
everything.
got the meat thermometer out, and I missed opportunity. I apologize. That was
Well,
my
the way in
my
which
bad.
he starts walking across the tables and destroying everybody's food to get their attention,
Yeah.
like y'all are not listening.
But you know, like some of it's kind of crazy too. But I'm also thinking, okay, if you're coming from a even worse future where things aren't as plentiful, like he's sitting there like grabbing milkshakes and like chugging them and like stabbing everybody's French fries and eating them. Like that's probably just like stuff that he never got to experience maybe in his timeline or in the future. And so I'm like, honestly, you're like, oh, this is kind of over the top. But I'm like, okay, if you're coming back and you're like, oh, a milkshake or, like French fries or, all these like, I don't know, luxuries that you probably didn't get to come across. He probably can't pass them up each time he's going through there. And I always thought that was kind of funny throughout the thing too.
One of the things I know that we have one of the specific characters who is, and obviously all of these people are coming into the diner and they're dressed like they are. You got the Boy Scouts, you got a bunch of different people, college kids. One of the characters that they bring in, I apologize, they were not intending this and they continually reference something else, but I kept wanting to associate the person with Alice in Wonderland. That's how I saw the person. That's how I saw them. And it was just like, I know you're not referencing that, but I kept wanting to say that's Alice in Wonderland, even though it's not.
I almost can see that though.
Yeah.
But how she was sitting when we first start, how everything is positioned, and then you get that, opportunity where it points at her, and it was just like, I was like, I'm sorry, but it looks like Alice in Wonderland, even though we're not putting that in there.
But getting led down the rabbit hole,
Right.
like, yeah. I didn't even think about that, but I could see that.
But
I
again,
wonder if they do be fantastic if he did a audio commentary on this when it comes out.
I am
physical.
really gonna buy this film because I know it's not gonna. It most likely has no ability to win the awards, but it's just so much fun. I mean, it's really good.
It's fun and it has an important message. I
Yeah.
do think they kind of hammered it home quite a bit. They hit you over the head with it a lot, all the time. That's really the most that I can say about it as far as anything in the con category, and that's not even really saying much. But it's definitely something that I think takes multiple rewatches to fully absorb. Poor Deleted,
There's a
he was
lot
so
going on.
lost. I know.
There was a point to where, well, okay, this is not a fault of the film. This is something that just happens to me on occasion. I dozed off. And
It's like,
I missed a scene.
Yeah, that's why you were asking us
and
backstage, right?
I had to ask
Yeah, that
how
okay,
a certain character ends up with a certain item. And I'm like, wait, where did they
How the hell
what?
did they end up with the...
How did they end up with those? And
Where did this
why
come
is
from?
that
Oh.
working?
No, that was hilarious. When that came up, I was like, there is no person in the right mind that would be doing that. But yeah,
No, but it worked.
Yeah,
it was
Say
hilarious.
what you want about it, it worked. And so yeah, when another thing, and my thoughts on the movie are actually starting to go up a little bit here, and as we're
they're
talking about it.
gelling a little
It's
bit.
starting
Yeah, I
to
got
gel
the feeling
together.
you weren't super crazy
I-
about it because you were like, "What the hell am I watching?" or
the-
something like that
the
in the
first-
group chat.
The first half, honestly, was starting to lose me a bit.
Okay.
But that was because there was so much going by so fast that even I was missing details. And I got to think about it now. Okay, how far into the future are they? Because you are seeing technology that we don't currently have. This is the same thing that Mercy kind of does as well. I finally saw Mercy the other day as well.
Yeah, after we ruined it for you, I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
I don't think it would have mattered.
Okay.
Because to go into Mercy for a few minutes. For those of you who are new to this, and hello to Brawler, good to see you. For those of you who might not have seen last week's show, or you're new to this show, last week we reviewed Mercy. Only I didn't get Mercy at my local theater, so everybody else had seen it. We had a full panel. The Movie Man was with us. Rachel was with us, and I think was Kyle here too.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
Kyle was with us, so we had a full panel. And but I hadn't seen the movie, and I had to wait until the weekend. And let's just say that I saw it through other means.
Okay.
So all of the text was in Spanish, and there is a lot of text.
Hola, español.
And
No, I only had like 2 years, so I only can say a couple things. But
And-
that's interesting to
yeah.
watch a movie that way. If you're not
is.
fluent,
and yet I don't think I missed anything.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Because it is one of those movies. Because it is one of those movies that stops every 5 minutes to tell you what's happening.
There's
I
a
go,
lot of
"Why-
exposition.
How
yeah.
is this not on Netflix?
so I haven't. Well, it is a Netflix movie.
Yeah. Well, no, I think Amazon is also with it because Amazon.
I think
did
it's
get-
Amazon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Tomato. Amazon, Netflix. Sorry, you are correct. I said the wrong one, but yes, it feels like almost a direct streaming one. But I've not seen it yet. But I would assume from the preview or teaser I got of that, the dialogue would probably be a big part of it. So if you weren't following that part of it, you might have got left behind.
Well, like what Damon had actually said about when he had done the rip, and this doesn't spoil anything for the rip, but he had said that Netflix told him clearly that they have to continually repeat the storyline in order to make sure the audience knows what's happening because they're using their phones and other devices. And it was just like, well, that kind of defeats the purpose. But
Yeah.
it
But-
falls in line with what the lead is saying. So
That's the interesting thing about this movie, because this movie is actually insisting that you put down your phone and you pay attention.
yeah.
Because you will miss something, and like I was saying, how far into, before I went off on my tangent, how far into the future is this movie? Because like I said, you do have this technology that people don't at present have,
And won't in 2029
Yeah.
either.
hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Oh.
And there were some things in Mercy that I hope we don't have in
Yeah.
2029
Whenever that
either.
took place.
Yeah, I think that movie was 2029 as well. I think
Was
they
it
said
really?
or
Were they both?
2030 or something like that.
Are they both?
Yeah.
Or am I confusing the fact that it was Mercy that was 2029, not Good Luck?
Either way,
I might be wrong.
even though I did like her hover bike.
I know that was cool, right?
That was cool. Yeah.
And
It
Temple, I didn't even recognize for a minute.
she
Oh, yeah.
is great in this.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this about her. She very often plays characters who annoy me. Or I don't even realize that it's her until the end of the movie.
Oh, geez.
And then here, well, I didn't know I didn't pick up that it was the girl from Split in this movie who was the blonde-haired girl, Ingrid. And even though I'd seen her in other things, I blanked at it. Florence Pugh? No.
No,
I had to wait. Yeah.
But
And,
I had to go back and look her up too because I was like, man, she's so familiar. I knew who she was, but then I kept on. Oh gosh, what was the one I was like, I know it's not her, but kept on going back to. Oh gosh, she's the one in like Abigail, and she's in.
Catherine Newton?
Yeah, I don't know why. I knew it wasn't her, but like
No.
her name kept on coming to my head. I'm like, I know that's not her, but she kind of has the look, or maybe not. I don't know.
But like Temple did Killer Joe. I didn't even know it was her, even after I had gone through all of Ted Lasso. And I was like, that is the same guy. I didn't recognize
Yeah.
her. And then when I saw her here, it took me a good 20 minutes into the film to be like, oh my gosh, that's you. And I
Yeah.
knew her name was in it. But it was-
Because I first remember seeing her, speaking of Keira Knightley, all the way back in Atonement.
Oh, she was in that. Okay.
And if you remember that film, that is not a pretty story for her character. Or really, any of them, really, but for her in particular. Yeah, it was good to see her here because it kind of because it just came off like she was playing a regular person who was stuck in this.
She was in Roofman, right?
She is in Roofman, yeah, as well. Yeah, she's good here. I was kind of rooting for her to survive, and she was the one I was kind of worried about the most through the whole movie's.
Well, because also her backstory,
Yeah, that
pretty
too.
sad.
And like I said, one of the things about this being of, because he's talking about this dystopian world that he's coming from. It's almost like the one we're already in is pretty messed up, It's like these school things that are taking place. He's just so blasé about it because it's like a character. Oh yeah, this is my fourth one. I'm,
Sorry,
So,
you were roboting a
yeah.
little bit. Deleted,
Oh,
so I
was I?
didn't hear.
Okay,
Yeah, I
yeah.
didn't.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
I thought it was me because
Oh, I thought it was me too because my internet's been weird since I had to reset my whatever. It's been weird for a couple weeks. So I was like, that's probably just my internet again.
Okay.
So sorry, I missed most of what you were saying.
But no, I
So
agreed with him. The rooting that she survives and just a number of her mentalities and decision making.
Yeah, because she
Well, she's the audience in a lot of
Yeah.
ways. She's
in
us.
a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also kind of something going on with her character that I'm not going to give away here,
Well, yeah.
but because it is a spoiler. But and there's really a couple of characters we can't really go too far into because it would be a spoiler.
Well, okay. So the reveal about the connection between two of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as a particular character started telling their backstory, I was like, "Oh, I know exactly.
Yeah,
This,
I
I know exactly
Yeah.
what the relationship is." And I don't know if that was like it didn't fool me. They were
No.
trying to keep you in the dark, but for some reason, it was just like clear as day to me.
I'll be
So-
honest, I didn't catch it whatsoever.
Okay.
I allowed the movie because I was enjoying Rockwell's character so much with what he was doing. So when they go to the backstory, I was kind of like, can we go back to the present? Because I really enjoyed his comments, just his sarcastic comments about everything and the way in which he was going through his plan. Like one of the scenes where he goes, "What is that?" He goes, "It's my map." "What? Do you have a map? You got a better idea?"
You got a better map?
Yeah.
He was like, "It's my map. I drew it. You got a better map?" or something like that. And
yeah,
I'm like,
because
yeah.
And
The
then
thing
you
is-
see him, and he's walking down the road, and they're all following him like a snake.
Yeah, he's zigzagging.
Yeah.
yeah,
It was so funny. And so, I was not connecting the two, and I was even telling myself mentally, I was like, well, they really didn't need to put that in the film. And then I was like, wait, yeah, they did.
Take
Yeah,
it.
they actually
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I know what you're.
So-
Sorry, I had to duck out for a second, but I think what you're talking about, and that was something I guessed pretty early on, too, a certain connection within the movie, but especially in a dumpster scene,
right. Yeah, that's when I started thinking. But
risking his life to save somebody. with a car
okay,
falling.
Okay, yeah.
When he
okay.
let the other
Yeah,
guy
I
just
remember.
walk
I was
out
like,
and
I was
die.
like, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's
and
right.
and
yeah.
he goes, well, I don't know why I risked my life for
Yeah,
that, or
yeah,
some
yeah.
kind of thing. But
Exactly. Yeah, that's a hint right there.
I kind of thought that was one of the moments I'm like, I'm kind of wondering.
Well,
that's when you start
you
asking.
know that the situation with this character is mysterious.
Yeah.
You get that from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You just obviously you don't understand what it is until a bit later.
No, his introduction scenes though, whenever Rockwell is just so charismatic in the role. I couldn't get enough of his character. It was good.
He's good at pretty much everything,
Oh yeah.
I think, and he was obviously, Sam Rockwell times 10 on this one.
Well, the three billboards as well. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
His personality just
He's so funny. Have you seen him in did you see him in called See How They Run?
yes. Oh yeah.
Oh,
One of my
love that
favorites.
movie.
One of
Love
my
that
favorites.
movie.
I need to
I
go
don't know
back
if
and
I've-
watch it because that one girl is so extreme with her decision making just immediately. Oh
Well,
well,
she was funny. She was
He
so
keeps
adorable in there, though. I know.
he's just like
She
calm
thinks
down.
she's got it solved right away.
And
I don't
then,
know if I saw that one.
for me personally, I really want to argue, and again, See How They Run is an older one, but I really want to argue that at the end of the film, they're on their first date. That's how I see it because it was just like, this is great. So, but yeah, both of them were really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good one. Good period piece, good comedy, good, callback to mysteries, Agatha Christie stuff.
Oh, another point with this one, it doesn't spoil anything, but it does help give a thing. This goes back to what you were saying, Sin, on beating you over the head with certain things. I personally was beginning to argue, just in my head. I wasn't telling people in the theater that would be bad. This is becoming preachy, Yeah,
Yeah, it was feeling like, okay, we get the message, though.
But I have a theory as to why they did that. And again, that would have to go into later on discussion. But yeah, I have a theory. Now, I'm not saying I don't agree. I actually agree because I was feeling it was becoming too preachy. But at the same time, I was like, but they might need to have this for what is going to take place. And so I was like, maybe there is the reason for this. And so I was going to run it by you guys later, but yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think what.
Oh.
I mean, I'm trying to think what. So my thing was, are you going to say it in the private chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine was like we get the obvious dangers of AI and phone addiction and stuff like that. Like that's where I was like, but it felt like it was just repeated. The kids being like zombies with their phones. Obviously, that's explained later. You find out there's other stuff going on, but it's it's like a cautionary tale because this was the extreme version of what's already kind of happening with a lot of people anyway today.
Well, and even the parents and the cloning thing, that
Yeah.
kind of weirded me out a bit. Where it's like, oh, it's your first time,
Yeah.
like
That your child
so I
got
was
killed.
saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
your first shooting. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, like,
I know.
what?
Said-
Like,
yeah, it's
And
like,
then when she was,
this
she was
is
like,
my
what?
fourth one, and I'm like,
Yeah. And then that one,
What?
okay, I don't want to get, not too many spoilers, but there was a couple. I'll just say at the little party thing where it's like, we decided to have fun with it this time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That was like, we're gonna make her a Muslim.
we're
Like,
Muslim. Are we all Muslim? No, just you,
just
sweetie. And we wanted to make her freakishly tall. So when she walked in the room, we were like, oh my gosh, look at you. I'm like, oh, what?
Like, okay.
Just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. But,
and every once in a while he might have an ad. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Let this go into an ad. It happens.
the cheap,
All
the
the
cheap,
commercialization.
The commercial.
okay, but that's like when I got my little Nook thing for my ebooks. Like the cheaper version.
Oh, yeah, you get the
has
ads.
on the. And I'm like, okay, they're leaning into that stuff too. Where it's like, but yeah, it's like, can I get the Apple T, whatever? But there's just like leaning into that whole thing. It's like it commercializing the whole thing. Like, well, you can get it cheaper if you. And,
You let us
and we'll
play
work
these
it in. It'll
ads.
be very natural. You know, it won't be weird at all. But
The guy offering the different characteristics though was hilarious. He's
oh
like,
yeah,
"You're completely unhinged. You want one of those?"
yeah.
No, I know.
What?
Sometimes they're the shooters, but you know we have a different group that deal with them. And I'm like, what? Like what?
But they're not far off on the theory that they were offering. It was like, you're not far off. You're just a few steps separated. But I was like, it's not far off. But I was gonna leave that idea alone. This is like, I'm not gonna mess with that. But the other issue was when Rockwell was describing the attacks, and he said, I've had Navy SEALs come at us, we've had special ops, and then he goes, who knows what they're gonna send us? And then like, you know, they all look out and they're like, oh no, this is the first thing. And when they go, teenagers, I just couldn't stop laughing. I thought that was so hilarious because we have that mentality at our school. Is a lot of times when specific things happen, we're just like, of course, it had to be that one.
I think it's funny when they go on their tangent of like, well, why does it have to be bad? We could like, you know, and they start going around like throwing other things, and Sam Rockwell's like, stop. You got to be more serious about this. It's like, what if it's just a pug, you know? Or,
Yeah, and then it,
but all the things like, anyway, they kind of show up in a
Yeah.
way, like, not to give anything away, but
Yeah. And then eating the confetti, and then at the very end realizing where the confetti is coming from.
oh yeah,
Ew.
I forgot that part.
yeah. Because he's like, oh, it's snowing, and they're like, that's not
And they're
snow.
like, no, my God.
That's not
oh,
snow.
Jesus.
That's
No,
not snow.
no.
Oh, the confetti. Oh my gosh, yeah. No.
Yeah, I'm not going to get to that yet, but that was an interesting ending. Not to particular to that part, but the whole ending. It was interesting. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
It does.
I think
it
it's
does-
worth a
it-
watch, though.
It doesn't end the way you think,
yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
I was going to say,
But
not to give anything away, but have we kind of, are we not to that point yet of like, hey, you should watch it or not watch it, or what do you think?
I'm
absolutely,
definitely-
yeah.
Of the point that
Give it
you
a
should
look.
watch it.
It's
You
For
should.
sure.
it's my number one
great.
movie right now.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
For
Yeah.
January, for me, I'm
So-
putting this up. Yeah.
Yeah, its actual release date is February, so this is technically a February movie. Its official release date, it's like a couple weeks off, maybe
Oh, man.
2+ weeks off, I think.
It's this
Maybe
is,
the 19th or something, somewhere.
this overtook the Housemaid for anyone wanting to know. Oh yeah, this was a good one.
But I'll say, I know we tied it into like some things with some other different movies, but it's an original story. It's something different. I don't know. Like
yeah.
go support it in the theater.
It's
Like
swings
get
for the
get
fences.
more things like
You
this.
have the guy
going.
come out and actually explain that before the film started. I had a guy come out, either to the director or writer, and he legitimately came out before the movie ever started, and
Oh.
he said, "Hey,
I think that was Gore Verbinski. I thought I heard
Yeah.
he did an intro.
he
did.
came into and he said, hey, how are you doing?" He goes, you are actually the people that I love because you still want to come to the theaters, and you're those this is basically his love letter. But he also said, it's very hard for original writing to actually get put to film these days. He goes, it's
Yeah.
very tough out there. And so he goes, I really hope you like this one. It was very hard to get this thing done and created.
Yes.
And
I can see that.
yeah, I was like, okay. You know, I was really, and the way in which it started with Rockwell and everything, I was just like, yep, I'm loving this movie.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and just to have it not tied to a major IP, not a sequel, not a remake, anything like that anymore, I bet you they have to fight just tooth and nail to get something like this out there.
Yeah, and
But
it's a shame too because I found that over the years, the movies that make my list of favorites and honorable mentions are less and less things that are sequels or blockbuster superhero films.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
I like those the things that are different.
Well, that and the fact that it's a time movie.
Oh
And
yeah, love. Well, they had me at like time traveling man from the future when I read the synopsis. I was like, yes, I want to see it.
well, I was thinking, I was like, all right, are we on? Is he going to do a repetition of this? Is he going to? And no, we're staying with
This is the major timeline.
That story,
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
story of it,
Pacific
or
Rim.
that run of it, or
until a
whatever.
certain point. Anyway.
right? But for the majority of the movie,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
But I also like the focus on the tapatio hot sauce on the table and it falling over, and like because I always have to have like huge bottles of that. in my-
Cholula.
or Cholula. Was it Cholula or Tapatio?
it's-
Cholula.
Yeah.
I actually have both in my fridge. So anyway, I said the wrong one, but love both of them. So anyway, I just thought it was funny. I was like, that a little product placement there because it zoomed way in on that one. But I still love the one guy. Sorry, I'm going back to the diner now where the one lady, she's like, I had such a horrible day. All I wanted was a piece of pie.
Yeah.
You know, it's like all I wanted to do
Yeah,
was sit down here and just have a piece of pie. Sorry, I
The
just
food looked great though. When I saw that double stack of a burger, I was like, I really want that right now.
yeah, it looked good.
They still make good food in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, it definitely leans into well, and like them cutting through yards and stuff like that. Everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, aren't you worried about somebody's gonna see us?" And like no, they can't even pay attention to what's around them.
Yeah, 'cause
and
they're
they're
all
showing
stuck on there.
people at the dinner table, and all of them are sitting at their phone, or whatever. And but I think no matter how good you think you are, we all kind of are guilty of that at some
yeah.
point in our day in life.
I
I
did
mean,
that
I'll admit that, you sitting there scrolling or get on and start watching YouTube or whatever. I still enjoy that, but it's just finding that happy balance of what's around you and what's not around you.
And one of the funny things about going on this particular mission is, okay, I started to get kind of Miracle Mile flashbacks. We're going to have to go like across the city or something, and it's going to get like increasingly difficult and crazy, and over the top Terry Gilliam, which kind of does anyway. But then I realized, oh no, we just have to go like about 6 blocks over. We cut through here, and it's like,
Well, the one person who was
hey.
the one person yelling, I don't get paid enough for this. It was just like, yeah. But not. So,
They had a lot of obstacles for the short distance that they had to go.
Yeah, and then you have the two guys in the pig masks who are
They were
also
good,
trying
yeah.
to.
What do you say? You want to go for a bean and cheese burrito? Yeah, I do. And then, but that part, I still am laughing about that
Yeah.
part where it's basically like, damn it, Scott, read the room.
Yeah.
Read the room.
What was it, 47 cents for that one guy though, where he
In his
Oh, in the pocket.
Yeah.
Yep.
grabbed that mannequin leg and then he hides it. It's like, yeah, you're doing favors.
I also knew who was gonna. I pieced together. I figured out the people that weren't going to make it because we weren't getting their
Backstory, yeah.
People who didn't get a backstory. That
Hey, all
wasn't
she
going to end
wanted
well
was-
for them.
Yeah.
We did not have time to go into her story. She wanted pie, we knew it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some of them it was as simple as that.
I just love that. She's like, all I wanted was a piece of pie.
The Boy Scout leader, that was hilarious.
Well, he's like running out, and Sam
Immediate.
Rockwell's like, Semper Fi, Semper Fi. Go for it.
He was asking the college kids, "Come on, guys, Data Belta." He's just going into whatever.
Next beer's on me, or something like that. I can't remember what he said, but yeah, no, it's
wonder how
there's
much
a lot of.
Surprised.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if they're just like, Sam, we love you, do your thing, but bump it up and then just go. And then how much they actually filmed, and then what they ended up
Yeah,
using
exactly.
in some of those.
Yeah,
scenes.
compare
But-
the script to what he actually did. I was hoping that we would see him dance. because
He didn't really dance this
have you
time.
seen those videos?
Of all the
of him
movies he
going-
dances?
No, not the movies, but like when he goes
Just
out. I mean,
regular interviews.
yeah, when he goes out, like on, I don't know,
Jimmy
Fallon
Fallon, he
or
did well, yeah.
whatever. When he comes out, every single time he comes out, he busts out some insane dance moves. The guy can dance, and he does it kind of to relieve his tension of coming out like on the stage,
Shaking
think
it
it's
off a little
of
bit.
yeah, a little
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
bit of stage fright, anxiety and stuff, and so he does it. It's so funny. It makes my knees hurt to watch him, but he's really good.
But a lot of his movies, he finds ways to like
To
it sneaks
dance?
into the dance, some of the dancing. So there's
Kind of thing.
quite a few movies that he. Actually, one I was just watching a little bit of again the other night was it Mr. Right?
Mr. Right with Anna Kendrick.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where
he's the
an
hitman.
assassin. Yeah, he's an assassin, and
Yeah.
again, her personality and everything, they like just mesh well.
Is it the one where they meet on a game show? It's based on
No,
no.
Meets
Oh,
out
okay.
in public with her, and so
Oh,
Anna
I have
Kendrick
not
did-
seen this. I need to feel like
it's
I
kind
need
of
to-
a fun. It's a fun rom.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll watch it
like,
for him
Yeah.
for sure because
you
I
can
like
tell
him.
it's almost like a B quality type movie, but it's still
But it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still fun.
You got Sam Rockwell, Anna Kendrick, and Tim Roth in there, and yeah, he's a hitman, but kind of accidentally comes
Oh, I
across Anna
see.
Kendrick.
I
and-
see. Yeah. I see the poster.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a fun. I think it's a fun one anyway. But.
Oh yeah, my dad
Yeah.
enjoyed it. We watched that one together, but he at one point, and again, he still uses his comedy chops with it, but he puts Kendrick's roommate in a closet, and he was like, "I will do something." He's doing
He's
his
so
best to
funny.
negotiate with the girl in the closet.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, this guy.
But yeah, his method of going about things is really funny.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
now we all
Connie,
got
it
movies to
does-
watch after this. So, anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
Jordan.
it does very much go into a Terry Gilliam-esque. Yeah, that was one of the things I was reminded of is that I not necessarily per se Brazil, Fisher King definitely.
Oh yeah.
I was reminded a lot of here.
I was
Yeah.
almost thinking of. Okay, not to go. I don't know why I thought about it. I'm not saying it's like it, but is it? Oh gosh, now I'm gonna like mess it up, and I'm gonna sound really well. I sound stupid anyway. But is it El Quixote? What's the one where he's fighting the windmills?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Don Quixote.
Don
Don Quixote. I said El Quixote.
Yeah.
Don Quixote. I knew I was gonna mess. I knew I was gonna mess
Yeah.
something up.
Yeah.
I always gotta sound
Spanish
stupid. But he's fighting these giants,
Yeah.
and people are trying to figure out if he's just crazy or, if it's for
Yeah.
real, and he's seeing something they can't see yet, kind of a thing. And Don Quixote. Wow, I knew I was gonna mess
Yeah.
something up.
and,
But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
yeah,
Yes.
because
Alright.
there was I saw the documentary when he was going to do that movie with Johnny Depp and Jean Rochefort, and how that just kind of went wrong, and they shot it for
Oh,
like a
yeah.
few days. This was a total disaster, and then he did eventually get that movie done with like Adam Driver and Jonathan Pryce, and nobody went to go see it. And I was like, oh, so disappointing.
They do have the Iron Giant in the poster. I'm sorry, I got distracted. My bad. ADHD go.
Oh yeah,
A little bit
Yeah,
of the
there's-
face there.
There are Easter eggs even in the poster there.
That's
From-
right.
yeah.
You got the Cholula that I
Yeah.
said wrong. You got the Cheetos for the
Yeah.
kid.
The
And
corn dog there?
well, I think it's a Twinkie.
Yeah, the
Oh, a
Twinkie. and the little-
Twinkie. That's right. He was.
He was
and
sitting
is that
down with a Twinkie and a snowball,
snow-
and he
is that
was
a
like dumping
snowball right
salt.
there?
He was like
Yeah.
dumping salt
Oh,
on them and
no.
eating with a fork and a
He was
knife.
eating them with a fork.
He's like, I am carbo loading.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do this.
But he was like dumping salt on them, and I'm like, what? But I'm like, you do you, man. You do
Sausage
you.
at. He threw that sausage at somebody and was
Yeah.
telling he was like, "Don't call the police."
I
Donna."
mean, he's
Yeah,
done
Donna,
this
don't call the police again or whatever.
So
her
many
name
times.
was.
He is so over that he has no time for niceties.
He's like, "I've done this speech 172 times. Sorry, I've been here." It's just like, whoa.
Did you?
It,
Sexual tension between us. You
Yeah.
cut it with a knife.
I'm just looking into your big
You
brown
broke
eyes.
my heart so many times.
But I'm like, I'm thinking, what the hell? I'll give it another whirl, or something like that.
I really wonder if that was ad lib because she was not like.
She was like, what?
Her jaw was just like dropping open. I hope it was ad lib because that would
That
make
would
it
be
even
hilarious
awesome.
if it was.
If they
Oh
were
my
just like,
gosh.
just go, Sam, go.
I want
go.
to see behind the scenes of this thing so bad.
But maybe that's the great thing about movies like this now with, okay, I love films on film, but the digital, it's a lot less expensive for them to just let them go for a while. You don't have a reel that's getting spent, how big is the hard drive? And I know I love seeing natural film, but that probably lend itself to stuff like this where you're just like, okay, this is the setting, go. And they just go, and then cut together whatever they think was hilarious out of the thing and put in the movie. But all right, crickets. Let's go.
I know. I was like, okay, wait till the fear we'll talk about next.
I do want to say hello to Caveat Ties, who has joined us.
Oh,
And
is
of
good.
course,
It is good caveat.
yeah.
yeah, he's a good guy. Follow him on Criticless as well. He's a lot of fun
Ah,
over there.
okay.
Yeah, and
Same username?
Age boomer.
I think so. And also Age Boomer, who I'm going to be joining here in about a half hour for live from Sparkwind 21. He's also the host of Geeky Geezers on Sunday nights, where I made an appearance talking about the Oscar nominations and how it's going to be the lowest rated Oscar telecast of all fucking time.
And you were
But
kinda
yeah.
the theories on who's going to be getting what. Yeah.
yeah, 2 movies that are just going to get everything. You're right.
Yep. Somebody else.
Watch Chris Gore's show. It's probably going to be better than watching
I'm
the
not even
actual
going to watch
broadcast.
anything about it. I keep forgetting about it. 'cause
Honestly, I keep getting lost because I start going through my entire list now that I have free time or whatnot. I start going through my entire list of movies, and then I forget something was supposed to be on. I was like, ah. So
Yep. It's too many to see.
but yeah, I definitely had fun with this one. And like I said, I mean, in the theater, I kept trying to make sure I was not bothering other people with laughing so much, but the certain scenes, like it was just like, why aren't y'all laughing? This is hilarious. So I had like a reserved crowd, and after a while, you got more people that were laughing, but boy, they don't really enjoy it like I thought it should have been. It was great.
I wonder if they didn't understand that it was supposed to be comedic.
Well, I was
Or
having
maybe
a
they
good.
just didn't get the humor.
I had kind of a funny time with mine where I had one space between me and there was 2 older ladies, and I think they just come to any mystery movie, and they were talking worse than a couple teenagers through the whole thing, but it was just funny listening to them. I was getting some laughs because they were like, "Oh, those teenagers on their phones," and stuff like that. But it was pretty funny to hear them going back and forth about it.
The like I said, when they're doing the story with Michael Pena and they are doing I'm sorry, but it is almost like to a T. And so when he says that he goes, well, they're images, it was just so mesmerizing. And then he goes, and then they were like, what'd you do? And he's like, I touched one of their phones. I just couldn't stop laughing because that happens. Like, you took the kid's phone.
Well,
He
that's
just
what they
touched
were
it,
all
that's
like.
all he
You touched their phone. Why did you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
She goes, fine, just leave your job like the last 6 times. You know? I was like, this is so true. Everything that he was doing in that room was very true to a certain
You could
point.
identify.
Oh yeah. And so yeah, it was really good because you have these subs who thinks the end of the world has taken place because of something that I was like, that is not that bad of an issue. And it's just everything is spiraling out of control now. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah, for sure.
These are definitely the fun ones to go out and support in the theater. I'll say,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you say We don't get original stuff, and I'm just much to blame. So I'm not like preaching at everybody else and saying I do better, because I'm trying to get out more times than not to see some things like this, because a lot of times people get in the rut of like, oh, it's just another remake or reboot or another sequel. This is an original. They're swinging for the fences.
Yeah, plenty of original different quality films
Yeah.
out there. You just kind of have to dig sometimes.
Yeah, so it's definitely worth going to the theater and paying that for that ticket to see it.
I'm really close to making the argument that the film in which it was a 2-hour running film or so.
A little bit more
But
than.
yeah, the scenes and everything which were in it, to an extent, were all necessary. I'm almost there to make that argument that each one was actually necessary for them to do in order to do the story justice. There's very little that they did not have to put in there.
Yeah.
So everything seemed to be necessary. So
So yeah, thumbs up. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Go check it out. I mean, a lot of people on the Reddit thread were pretty excited about this being the possibility. So, and the hint that was given took people a little bit to figure out, but after a while, it was like, okay, it's got to be. He put this GIF here, and this is what this streamer does when he dies, like in a game when he's playing a game. This is what he does when he dies, and then the inside source at the end said, good luck with figuring out the hint, and so like he drops hints like that. So yeah, I felt pretty strongly that it was going to be good luck. So I'm glad it was. I'm glad it was, because I would have been annoyed if I'd missed a film that I hadn't seen.
Well, and this was one I hadn't heard anything about until I think I went and saw 28 days later or 28 years later, The Bone Temple. And it was one of the trailers before it. And I was like, what the heck is this? It's like one of those that I didn't hear one word about it before that. And I don't think I saw anything about it besides that one trailer before that movie.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
No, I was just going to say this. I didn't do a most anticipated list this year, but I did do a stream about that on Los Cinematicos on Paulie's channel with D Movie Man and Anthony A. Perez. And this was one of the ones, this was the first one I mentioned because it was coming out. It was one of the earlier films coming out. So, yeah, and it had just come on my radar. I had just found out about it. And I didn't see a trailer for it before I watched it.
The only thing I ever saw was that one trailer before that movie. And I didn't, not before or not after, until I saw it on this one. So it's kind of crazy. You wish the word could get out a little bit more.
I know
about some of these things, but I know lots of money to do that.
I really want to say we had a good 60 people in our theater.
We had a pretty good group in ours. Yeah.
Did anybody leave?
No,
I
don't. Not that I noticed on mine.
Not until the credits. But even I stayed after the credits because I was hoping something would be there, but it wasn't. So.
No,
I stuck around too. I thought, oh, maybe they'll throw in some little teaser or something if they decided to take this further after this one, but they didn't have anything. So.
No,
right.
But no, it was a pretty full house. Mine. So ours is, they call it the mystery movies at ours. It seems like when they have those, the higher the rating, hey Al, the higher the rating, like getting to R, but before ours will specifically say if it's a horror, it gets up to R, the fuller the theaters get, but then horror, it drops off again.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So that was a pretty good sized crowd, I'd say.
Is Sashi, are they going to release this over there? You said you
I
can't.
don't know. It's weird. The release we haven't
He
getting.
says, we haven't been getting regular stuff over here anymore. The studios only push the big budget
That
stuff
sucks.
since them not performing.
That sucks. Sorry
It's too
about
bad.
that.
Wait, so when we went to go see Mercy and IMAX and everything, I had to go to AMC for that, and I can't strictly remember, but I really want to say the trailer was in IMAX. I could be wrong because obviously you need the specific cameras, but yeah, when they showed the preview at the Mercy, mystery movie. That was really fun to watch, and I was like, yes. I was like, I
Oh.
really want to see this.
Was that the first time you had found out about it?
So I believe I had seen one trailer before that, and that was it. I can't remember. I went to so many movies this month because I was like, I need to make sure I'm using my unlimited.
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
you are using it well.
Yeah,
I wish so badly I could have something like that.
I know.
That
I
is so
feel
awesome.
bad for you, Corey.
That is
you don't have
awesome.
it.
I'm
Sucks.
happy for you all
it
that
was
can do
so much
that.
fun. But so yeah, like I've started figuring out the trailers that they're showing are based on the genre or the mood of the movie.
Yes,
And
typically, yes.
so
Mhm.
yeah, and so I was like, oh, interesting, and so yeah, when I saw it at Mercy, I was like, and I was I've been the people that I've had around me have been pretty nice to, converse and everything. But yeah, this one young lady with her mom are next to me at the Mercy showing, and it was packed out. And so I lean over and I'm looking, and I was like, this is the one you want to see. I was like,
Yep.
this is awesome.
Yep.
And so they the girl was like, oh, okay. She was getting into it. It's like, yes. And so yeah.
I'll say I've been to I don't have that unlimited pass, but I've only been now 4 movies in the theater so far this year, and I'm really happy with the run that I've had so far, and it's making me optimistic. I'm hoping we keep it up for the rest
Right?
of the year. So
They got a couple. The only one I'm concerned about is the Statham one that's about to come out.
The what?
Shelter.
Yeah.
Shelter.
But however, we saw the
Oh, yeah. I have a ticket to see that, but I don't know. My theater might be closed again. We're getting another snowstorm. So
again,
Yeah,
it's
that might be-
doing the
yeah.
same thing, just in a different.
another state that, if it's done okay, I don't mind if it's a repeat, but some of them just aren't.
Right.
They
Yeah.
just aren't for me.
And so I looked at the trailer and I was like, okay, this might be a little bit better, but I'm not getting my hopes up. But I do want to see the Bargatze one with Breadwinner, because again, I think Bargatze is a good comedian right
Oh,
now.
I haven't heard of that.
The
think I've
Mr.
heard of it.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that one,
remake,
the
basically.
Mr. Mom remake. Yeah, you were
Yeah.
like, oh, well, they're going to make a Mr. Mom.
So I think it'll be good. I think that one will be good.
Well, deleted.
Yeah.
The alarm went off. I don't
The
want you
alarm.
to get in trouble.
Okay. We do have to move along because there is another show coming up here. Live from Sparkwood 21, where I'm going to be joined by Aged Boomers with us here in the chat, as well as Troy Pacelli and Netters Network. We're going to be watching part 2 of the fan edit of Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me.
Oh yeah, that was good.
So join us for that here in about 15-20 minutes. Yeah.
He cut it
All
off halfway through last time, and we were
We're like about we're like a little over an hour into it. So because it is the fan edit is like 3.5 hours long, so we had to break it up because they added in all of the for those of you who are Twin Peaks fans, you'll be aware of the missing pieces, which are the deleted scenes from Fire Walk with Me and also the series, and they all get added into the fan edit. And it's a fan edit that's made by someone who cared very much for lore and timeline, and I think I actually like it better than the theatrical edit in a lot of ways. But yeah, it's pretty good. So join us over there. All right, so we're going to go. So we're all kind of in agreement. We like
Yes.
this one.
Yep.
Yep, go support it, you guys, if you can.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's definitely one to
Because
get
who
out
knows
there and
how
buy a
long it's
ticket
going to
for.
be. Yeah.
The way my theaters go around me, it's not going to stick around, and that is not a reflection on the movie. It's just if it's not the tent
It's
pole that
The
brings
way
in-
it is. It's
Yeah.
just that it's happening
it's-
too much. Yeah.
Original movies, folks. We all, and we're not the only ones. Every YouTuber who reviews films goes on and say they want to see more original film. And sadly, original movies are not out in theaters for very long. We reviewed a movie here a little while back called Dead of Winter. It's kind of a so-so movie, but at least it was an original film. But, but it was already on streaming in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah.
And we're not too happy about that sort of thing, guys. Obviously, we do not want the movie theaters to die, but
Or original movies to die. You
we
know,
don't want original
Yeah.
movies to die.
yeah, something different.
Definitely. So go out and support original film.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this with mine. I know I'm a very
Yeah.
small market, but I'm gonna look at it. I'm guessing. I'm gonna see if it goes more in a week in my theater.
I'm gonna bring a couple of my friends, and I've already told myself, awesome news! I got the job and everything, and I start tomorrow. Yay! But the big thing is I was like, I don't care. I'm going to purchase their ticket if they need to, because I really want them to enjoy this film, and it's just so funny. Rockwell really does carry this film. I mean,
Oh yeah,
and support
absolutely.
him, support Rockwell. He is such a great actor. Really enjoy him. So
I think he's fun. I always
He is.
usually have fun watching him and whatever he's in.
Yeah. Indeed. Everybody's actually pretty good in this.
I would agree. Yeah, they all had their funny moments and tense moments, and
All
yeah.
all the characters, even the smaller ones, everybody has their little.
you don't even know how
Love
much I get
that.
paid. You drive Uber.
Yeah. I mean, some of my favorite scenes were just in the diner.
Yeah.
With the stuff he was saying to them, their reaction.
Well, some of the quibs back and forth, it's
Yeah.
like it was just funny, but because he's like, I've been here, done that, I know who you are, kind of a thing,
Yeah.
and they don't know that.
Exits. And they give him huh.
Because at some point or another, he's taken all of them.
yeah.
You know that.
Yeah,
can
you know
tell.
that he has. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
He
like still trying to
indicates
figure
that.
out the right
The
combination.
right combo.
Right.
Yeah.
And, well, has he this time? You're just going to have to see the film, guys.
You're gonna
'cause
have to see
We're
it.
not spoiling this one.
But it's a fun ride either way.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
And in my estimation of it, actually went up a little bit tonight, just being here and listening to everybody's input. So,
yeah.
I'm not kidding. This is I know it's just January, guys, but this is my number one movie for the year so far.
Well, my number one movie for the year was a January movie too, so you never know.
So,
Like back last year,
yeah.
it can happen.
Well,
I think my number one you might not have seen yet, so we'll have to see if it jumps up for you
Oh,
when you
yes.
get to see it.
so just to let the folks know, Corey and I are going to be hosting a best of and worst of 2025 in a couple of weeks. We're going to do it the week after the Super Bowl, the 14th and the 15th.
No, do it during. I'll watch during. I have no problem doing it.
You're doing it when?
The 14th, we're doing the worst of on the 14th and the best of on the 15th.
Okay.
Valentine's Day dates.
All right. I will
yeah, that's
try to
right.
catch that if I'm not at the theater.
I'm single. I'm not doing Valentine's Day this year, unfortunately. So
So you get the
Yeah.
little Instagram post where they say for Valentine's, what you should do is just go to random restaurants and go, well, you moved on pretty quickly.
What are you doing here with him or her or whatever? Yeah, mess with people a little bit. Maybe not. You might get punched. I don't know.
Depends on
that's
who you-
likely anyway, no matter what. So, okay. Well, we're going to go one more time around the horn here. Sin, what do you have coming up?
Oh, jeez. Another live stream with you guys next week, or at least one of
Hopefully.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
next week. Hoping it will be Dracula. We'll see. And I released a review for Dust Bunny recently, and
Another original movie to
Still
worth
need to
checking
see
out.
that.
yes,
Yeah.
you guys,
Looks
that
good.
movie
Yeah.
that has grown
That's-
on me. Like the second time, because I screened it twice. The
Okay.
second time I watched it, I enjoyed it even more. And I've been watching. The director and Mads were on Rosenbaum's podcast. You know, the dude
Oh, I
from
gotta go
Smallville.
check that out.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
started watching it, and it's just really interesting to hear.
I love Mads Mikkelsen. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh, I did. too. And they talked about
he's
Writers
pretty
of
based.
Justice.
He's done
Yeah, he's
so
cool.
well.
He's
He's
a no
cool.
bullshit guy. I like him.
Oh, and I just finally finished watching The Ugly Stepsister last night. Depressing
I've-
as hell.
I've heard some things.
So
I've heard some
sad.
things.
That's actually sad. It was
I've heard some
terrible.
things.
And
I mean, it's good, but it was terrible. So I'm going to do
it-
a review for that at some point.
and it got Shudder its first Oscar nomination too. So
And it's well
good
deserved.
news.
For real?
Yeah.
All right.
Well
Yeah.
deserved because some of Shudder's other stuff, I watched Night Patrol recently. Oh my gosh,
Oh, I heard that wasn't so good.
so bad.
Oh,
So
good
bad.
thing I didn't ever choose to see
Not
that.
even Justin Long was very
Could
good.
not
at it.
even save
I
it
was-
for you.
No,
I
he was
to the
the
theater.
second. The acting was bad. The dialogue was bad. Over the top, heavy-handed narrative nature of it, and Justin Long was good for the first half, then terrible in the second half. And I think it was just the material he was working with. So bad. Sorry, Enigma, I cut you off.
No, you're good. I was just thankful I never went to go see it.
Oh yeah, I thought about it, and then I
Was
was like,
Yeah,
I
so
think there's
did
a
I,
trailer
yeah.
I can get for it. So I got the not trailer screener. So I got the screener. I'm like, whew, I'm so glad I didn't spend time going to see this on the big screen. I feel bad when I screen something and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But
All right.
You're just being honest.
yeah.
Corey, what do you have coming up?
Well, later tonight, actually, I'm going to be over at Box Office Brawlers channel, and there's a good, fun group of us going to be talking about their. I think they might be checking it out for the first time. I've seen it quite a few times, but Field of Dreams. So we're going to be talking about that
Nice.
Kevin Costner film from my home state of Iowa. So we're going to be talking about that one. Then tomorrow night, I'm going to be over a couple good friends of mine, Eddie and Haley. I believe both of them will be on there. They're going to be doing a little game night of poorly explained movies, I think is the name of the game. So it's fans of something. Yeah. So they're fans of something over on their channel. So it's so it's gonna be a little competition. It does like a little funny spin on movies, like it says, poorly explained movies, like trying to be funny about it, but then you got to guess what movie they're trying to talk about. So going to be doing that, and then like Sin was saying, maybe back with you all for another mystery movie night. But from the things I'm seeing on my movie chain around here at theaters, I think I'm going to have a different one. So we will wait and see, because we've had that a couple times. So
All right. Enigma.
I'm actually going to do a top 10 or top however many I've seen for the month of January. I'm just going to put them in order of the ones that, and obviously this is the spoiler, but yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy putting this one way up there. And then I just did a spoof on a review of Gladiator. So if anybody cares to, I was sarcastic and stupid with it, but as I was in the theater, I was like, wouldn't it be hilarious if somebody honestly thought that they just now released this? Because a number of kids who were not born came in to watch it, and I was like, wow. So I thought it'd be hilarious if I did a review where you thought you just now released it. And so yeah, I did one of those, and I took the risk. I put myself on the screen, actually.
I saw it. I watched it.
Yeah, a number of my students, today was my last day at current place I'm at, and so a number of my students were like, "What's your YouTube channel? What's this?" I was like, certain people know it. If you can find it, it's perfectly fine. I'm not going to say anything. Let's keep it, let's be nice about this. But yeah, a lot of them. It was awesome opportunity that I had there, and so always want to tell the kids that they're great students. And so, yep. But yeah, I'm going to have a list of ones I thought were the best for this month. So
nice.
Cool. All right. So coming up for me, as I said, here in a few minutes, live from Sparkwood and 21. Let's see. Thursday. Tomorrow night I'm going to try to get out to see Hard Boiled, the 4K restoration.
I saw that was out. They're doing a Hong Kong run in our theaters. Are you
They
getting
are,
a full run of?
I don't know yet.
Hard-boiled.
We might be
Killer?
Is that what you're talking about? And
Hard-Boiled, the Killer.
Three of those movies.
And
yeah.
I think
I forgot the other one.
I had 3 or 4 coming to mind, but either way,
Yeah,
Hard Boiled would be a great one to see on the
It's
big
a
screen.
classic, and I've never
I've
seen
never
it on
seen
the big
it.
screen, so I'm going to try.
I've
and
never
get to
seen
it.
it at all.
It's a trip. It's great, insane bad guy. You've got Chow Yun-fat and Tony Leung teaming up. It's a good movie. Let's see. Thursday Action Theater. I know what the movie is going to be, but the link is not up yet, except I can say it is from the 80s. It's got an all-star cast. It's kind of a mystery, so you don't know who the bad guy is through a lot of it. But the fun part of it is most of the actors are actors who have played villains. So it's kind of like, spot who the culprit is out of the usual suspects. It's not the usual suspects. It's a different film. All right. And Thursday, you can join me at 11 p.m. for coming attractions, and you get to find out what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week. All right.
You
so
and your Empire schedule over there.
Busiest man on YouTube.
And
it is, and they are talking about snow for us on Saturday, so
Yep.
we'll see what happens.
And it's
All right.
so cold that I just don't know.
It is. It's
like it's
in,
still
it's in
a
the
little
20s here right now.
iffy
Yeah.
getting out. Some of our roads are still bad.
Yeah, we're like double-digit negatives for wind chill in the morning. So this morning when I was walking into work, no lie, I complained. My eyeballs hurt when I got into like I've never had this feeling before. And I lived here all my life. It's like so cool.
Oh,
My
God.
eyeballs hurt so much I started getting a headache, and I'm like,
Oh,
what?
no.
So I'm trying to walk with my eyes shut almost, but I'm like,
gosh.
yeah. Good times. Good times.
it actually went up. It was 15 last night. It's 31 now. So
Ooh, heat wave. Get the shorts out.
yeah, I know.
All righty. Well, since I don't have very much time, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of do a hard out. And as I always say at the end of every broadcast, first off, I want to thank everybody who was in the chat, who watched. We had thank everybody who was on Twitter. We had like 40 people watching live at one
Nice.
point. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who watches this on the delay. Very, very much appreciate it. I've got the vertical thingy up. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it on your computer, whatever you want to do.
One
Just
thing,
hit the like.
I'm sorry. Anybody in the chat, if you made a comment, I'm sorry, but my computer will drop if I have you on the chat, so I can't respond. I'm so sorry though. Love you guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sucks.
Yep. Alrighty. So, as I always say, at the end of every broadcast from HQ and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night, take care, stay strong, be safe and healthy, because this is how we win. And I remembered to put the credits up this time. So thank you to all the channel members.
Bye.
Take care.
That's all, folks.